Hi guys, it's Kako from Cacomoto, and today we're going to check out my bike, the 2010 KTM 990 SMT. First of all, a little bit of a background. KTM is an Austrian manufacturer, and they are the second largest manufacturer in Europe. They've been producing bikes since like early 1900s, and the SMT, is their Supermoto touring. What makes it a Supermoto, for those who don't know, a Supermoto is basically a bike that started its life as an off-road bike and has been modified for the road. The way it works is you get an off-road bike, you give it road tires, and you get all the benefits of having an off-road bike, the tall riding position, which perfectly suits me because I'm 6'2", and these sport bikes and the older, smaller bikes, they just don't fit me at all. So the SMT has a riding position that's high, it's got a wide seat, it's comfy, and it's got the best wind protection I've had in any of the bikes I've tried so far. Because of that, you can go short rides, long rides, it's no problem. Suspension is WP suspension front and rear, and the front you can actually adjust with for rebound and damping, and for the rear you can adjust it for preload. It provides a very good planted ride, and it turns in beautifully. It can jump into corners, it just drops in. You never really have a problem, you don't have to think about it, it just works. Power from the 990cc V-twin is amazing. The torque is good, anything below 3000 RPM and you get a little bit of shake and rattle, but anything above and it just sings all the way until the red line. Here's a clip of that now. So as you can see, the bike is great. It's got a lot of power, it's got a lot of torque. You gotta shift up once in a while, but the 6-speed can handle it no problem. So far, I've had the bike for about a month, and it's treated me well. She hasn't broken down on me yet, knock on wood, but so far I'm a happy camper. I love this bike. Braking is done with Brembos front and rear. So far, the bike has been great to me. I've had it for a little bit more than a month now, and I always love the idea of getting on the bike and just going for it and taking a short ride or even a long ride. It's the kind of bike that makes you want to get up in the morning and ride, and I think that in itself is priceless. And right now, if you're gonna get the same bike I got, 7-year-old bike, they're actually pretty cheap. I won't say how much I got mine for, but I was surprised because you have to remember, brand new, this bike went for I think 1 million pesos, and that's insane for a bike 7 years old to be 1 million to be the price that I got it for. And I won't say how much, but it's not 1 million, it's less than half of that. It's amazing. So it's just a good deal now, and especially with KTM being Ayala run now, my experience with their service has been absolutely amazing. I went there twice. The first time I went there for a general change oil, change coolant. They charged me 3,000 pesos, but they did it in I think 2 days. And when I picked up the bike, it was clean, it was car wash, the parts were all new, the oil was new, the coolant was new. And then the following week I brought it back to them because they wanted to change the thermostat. Now the thermostat is the one that tells the engine to open up the cooling system earlier. So they changed it while I waited. I had coffee, I actually finished a Top Gear article and did some studying while waiting. And I think it took about 2 hours, but Sir Bong of KTM, yes, him and his team, they fixed up my bike, and in 2 hours I was on my way to school, and I just love it. I love how they have official support for KTM owners, even older KTM owners, because this bike wasn't imported by KTM Ayala Group. This bike was imported by Access Plus, the previous distributor of KTM. They currently distribute, I think, Ducati. They don't do KTM anymore, but they distribute Ducati, and they used to have the KTM brand with them. So this bike came from them, but Ayala KTM is willing to take it in for service, and I think that's just doing the fans of your brand a good service. Boss. So I'm near the house, guys. Thanks for riding with me. It's been a pleasure. Ride safe, and check back here next week. It's Caco from Cacomoto.